reception you had last week was the longest in UCF history. It was a screen pass, so you pretty much took it the entire way. Can you kind of describe what happened on that play, and when did you realize that you were going to score a touchdown?
Honestly, before the play, Marlon had just said, "Bro, just follow me." Like, and I trust Marlon and Jacob. Like, I trust all the receivers when they're blocking for me. But we had made it up in our mind before the play that we was gonna do something this drive, and Marlon set the perfect block. Jacob got the perfect block, and I just saw the lane. I just used my speed to hit it. It was a blessing.
Ryan, before your 93-yard touchdown, Marlon Williams had an 85-yard score. What is it like to play alongside those guys like Marlon and some of those other wide receivers there?
Yeah, still like you said, Marlon, he got 85. You know, they're like big brothers to me. Him and Flash, Jacob, Trey, all them, they're like big brothers. You know, it's like a friendly little competition. Like me and Marlon was joking after talking about how he had an 85 and how he wanted to beat mine. So it's like a little friendly competition. But I mean, it was a blessing. I gotta give glory to God for giving me the ability to finally show my talents, and shout out to Marlon and Jacob for really just setting the edge and let me run.
Ryan, you've kind of assumed a larger role this season after spending a lot of time on special teams. What's that been like for you, and what's it like to showcase your talents now on the field like you did against Memphis?
It's been a blessing. Like, you know, like you said, I just started out special teams. I got to learn from Gabe, all the really good wide receivers last year. So I just got to, you know, get a year under my belt, learn, grow, develop. And once I finally got to get on the field and show what I can do, I was ready. You know, I was comfortable. I was comfortable in this offense, a great offense. Coach Hype, you know, he believes in me. Coach believes in me. I believe in myself. And then, you know, just do it for my teammates.
Ryan, what's it like catching passes from Dylan, and how is that transition from practice translated to the field?
I mean, like, Dylan puts it in the perfect spot every time. You know, like, he's one of the best quarterbacks, if not the best. In my opinion, he's the best in the college football. But, you know, it's a blessing being able to work with him every day. You know, just getting our connection, our chemistry. You know, we just got to keep building on it.
Ryan, a few weeks ago, Dylan Gabriel said you were the fastest player on this team. Is that true? And two, is there anybody who can stick with you in a track meet on this team?
Yeah, I mean, I do believe I'm the fastest. You know, it's always gonna be a friendly competition, but you gotta believe in yourself first. But so I do think I'm the fastest. But you know, Jalen, we got a new wide receiver named Deontay. They're like right there. And, you know, we always doing competitions. We always turn it. Anytime we're doing workouts, a little race. You know, try to see who's faster than who. It's fun.
Ryan, I know obviously you played last year and have been playing so far this season, but this was really your marquee play, I guess, to this point. What was it like back home? Did you have a lot of people watching? Did you get messages from old high school, you know, friends of yours, some of your coaches? What was the reaction like when they saw that?
The whole city was blowing my phone up. It was a surreal moment. I got to really give all glory to God, give all glory to my teammates. You know, they pushed for me. You know, we just push for each other, just keep going. But it was really a blessing. But yeah, the city was going crazy. It was great.
Ryan, you and Jalen are both Texas guys. What's it like having basically a native Texan with you on the staff as well? What have you seen from Jalen's performance this year?
I mean, like you said, Jalen, we're both Texas boys. You know, we're trying to come out here and show these Florida boys what we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jalen's having an unbelievable year. I'm really happy, really proud of him. You know, he comes to work every day, just keeps going. But like you said, we're from Texas, so we got that bond outside of football just because we're both from Texas. It's great.
Right, I got my internet died for a minute. I'm sorry. Can you kind of talk about how you guys have bounced back this week? I know obviously it was a disappointing loss the last couple of weeks. How the guys kind of come back to practice as you get ready for Tulane?
I mean, Hype said it best after the game. He just said we got to come together. You know, we got to take our learns, our losses, turn them into lessons. You know, just got to find a way to finish 1-0. I mean, +1 every time. You know, we got that. We got to understand of that. We're not taking stuff for granted no more. We just we're more focused, and we're just really hungry right now, trying to get back to old UCF.
Ryan, you mentioned that kind of last couple of years, being able to watch guys like Gabe, how their work ethic and things like that. Did that time period kind of has been advantageous for you this year because you were able to see how the system worked and everything like that?
But yeah, like So I was disappointed at first. You know, my role wasn't as big as I wanted to be when I first got here. But you know, Coach Wyatt, Coach Hype, all of them told me to just trust the process and then just really just look at who's in front of you. Just watch, learn, pick up little bits and pieces that you can. And I believe that year was probably the best for me, honestly.
Ryan, I know this is going back a couple years now, but you know, what were some of the reasons? What attracted you to want to come to UCF? Do you kind of remember that recruiting pitch you got from Coach Wyatt in your visit? What were some of the reasons why you wanted to come down here?
Like when I first got here, I already felt the family atmosphere was one of the like best atmospheres I've ever been around. The offense, you know, putting up crazy numbers is going crazy. You know, they're the winning, but really it's just the down to earth people around here, the team, the community, UCF fans. It was just probably the best. Coach Tuck, you know, Coach Tuck was probably a big part of my recruiting process, but it was great. The speed, I love the speed, floor speed. So I just came out here. Probably, I believe it's the best decision I ever made.
Ryan, you mentioned, you know, Gabe. Is there anything you learned specifically maybe during last year or so about the work ethic he demonstrated, anything like that maybe stood out to you?
Like Gabe, he wasn't really he didn't come out here and try to talk and show what he just did everything. You know, he just came in, worked, did all the extra stuff. He stayed, catch like 250 balls after practice. And he would just, you know, he'd always just do a big brother. He was a big brother to me, really. I just got to learn so much from him. It was great.